Old House on the Corner.
Welcome back, Old House guests. This week on our vlog, we are going to share with you a family tradition. My great-grandmother, Grace Deal, used to make a birthday cake, a special birthday cake. I believe, I'm not 100% sure on this, but I believe the recipe came from her mother, and I don't know farther back than that. So my great-great-grandmother was who the recipe is named after, Grandma Johnson's birthday cake and birthday frosting. And it was a special cake made only for birthdays. So we've had that tradition. That was always what my mom made for us. Lots of times boxed cake was used instead of the homemade cake, but the birthday frosting was a special treat and you only got it on birthdays. So it's a family tradition. My mom's birthday is coming up this weekend and we are having birthday cake and birthday frosting today as her sister's visiting. So Megan has already made the cake and we will record her making the frosting, and that's the whole name of it, Grandma Johnson's birthday cake and birthday frosting. I don't know if she came up with the recipe, I don't know. I've reached out to a cousin to see if they have any more information about that, where it came from, and if I get that, I will share it with you. If not, just know it goes back at least 4 generations on my side of the family, and it's a treat, and most people like it. Not everybody does, but it's fun, and it's a special family tradition we have continued here at the Old House.
So the walnuts that we have are bigger, so I'm just going to be chopping them or grinding them or whatever you call it with this thingy. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. So I need like half a cup of chopped nuts, which I have no idea how much that is, so I'm just going to put a bunch in and then measure it. I think you need the top on, but I put too many. Oops. Quite difficult. Oh, there we go. So I'm just, if you can see, turning the thing and chopping up the nuts. Like that. I think I'm gonna have to put quite a few in if I need half a cup, because that doesn't look like a lot. I don't know if that is like more than half a cup or half a cup, and I'm just gonna say it's half a cup. And just put them all in because it looks pretty good to me. So now that I got all of those chopped up, the next thing I'm going to do is put in the heavy cream. So the thing with the heavy cream is you want it to be sour, so you have to let it go bad, or you just leave it out of the fridge. So you need 1 cup of heavy cream, sour heavy cream, and that just goes in, but it doesn't go in easily because it's sour. Okay, it really looks like cheese. You just got on my pants.
Whoopsies.
No. So it's really, really, really sour. But that's what makes the frosting good, I guess.
You don't use sour cream. Soured heavy cream, it has to be. You can't, it does not work with sour cream. It has to be specific heavy cream and let it go bad. It doesn't mold, it just gets sour.
And we're going to want to turn on the heat, of course. So turn the heat on a little. I'll put it on medium because you're gonna have to let it boil. And then you're gonna add 2 cups of sugar. So that was 1 cup. And that was 3/4 of a cup. And now we have to just leave this on the heat and wait until it boils. Oh wait, I almost forgot to add the walnuts. That would have been bad. So before, don't listen to my instructions, but now we're gonna add the walnuts. So now we just have to leave this until it boils. Well, don't leave it because, yeah, it might burn. But once it starts boiling, it has to form a soft ball. So you just get like a little water in a cup and then see if it forms a ball in the water. Cold water. Make sure it's cold. This is the part that's not very fun because it takes a long time. Why am I still mixing it with the spatula? So you have to be very patient with this recipe. So now it's boiling, and now I just have to wait until it forms a ball. So you're gonna have to check. It's gonna take multiple times of checking. But because it just started boiling, I'm not gonna check yet. Just thought of. You know how I hate frosting and I hate cake? One of the reasons I hate frosting is because it's so sugary. Maybe because this is like I kind of like this, but maybe that's because this is like granulated sugar instead of confection sugar, like a lot of frosting have. Okay, I'm gonna drop it in the water. Okay. Definitely not done yet. Figured that. While we're waiting on this, enjoy this nice Tom and Jerry cup. If anyone was ever a fan of Tom and Jerry, look at the bubbles. Drop the drip on my finger. That's hot. Come on. Is this a ball? don't know if you can see, but I dropped more than one, but they're kind of soft balls, so I'm gonna remove this from the heat now. And I'm gonna put in some vanilla. And I never measure vanilla, so I'm just going to put that over in. It's supposed to be 1 to 2 teaspoons. That was more like 1, so I was gonna. And then we're gonna add some butter. Just a little butter, 1 to 2 teaspoons. I don't know how much that was. If you add a little extra, probably it's not gonna hurt. And now, to get the fun job of stirring until it starts to harden. Then once it starts to harden, you have to quickly put on the cake before it completely hardens. So I'll be here for a while. Also a trick, if you don't want to wait that long, put the dish, once it cools slightly, put it in cold water, and that will help it harden faster. My trick for that, I learned from my grandma, so. She's really good at making this frosting, so. And it will harden the rest of the way, so I guess I'm gonna put it on the cake now. But you don't want to wait too long or else.